The world of celebrities has always fascinated millions across the globe because behind the flashing lights, the glamorous red carpets, and the millions of adoring fans, there are stories of perseverance, love, heartbreak, triumph, and endless creativity. And perhaps no story has captured hearts quite like the journey of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, whose on-again, off-again relationship kept fans talking for years, and who in their own ways grew into strong, resilient individuals shaping their careers and inspiring countless people. But to truly understand what happened between Selena and Justin, we have to step back to the beginning. When both were just teenagers navigating fame at a level most could never imagine, Justin was a young Canadian boy with a voice that made the world stop when he was discovered on YouTube, and Selena was already on the Disney Channel charming viewers as Alex Russo on Wizards of Waverly Place. Both so young, both filled with dreams, and yet both finding each other in the middle of this whirlwind of cameras and expectations. And when their relationship first became public, fans were ecstatic, calling them Jelena, and supporting every sighting, every red carpet moment, every performance. But what people did not see was the pressure, the rumors, the constant invasion of privacy, and the challenge of balancing love with two skyrocketing careers. Justin was traveling the world selling out arenas, and Selena was building her empire with acting and music and fashion. And even then, they shared sweet moments like vacations together, supporting each other's shows and posting heartfelt captions that made fans swoon. Yet as time went on, cracks began to show because the pressure of being under the microscope at such a young age can weigh heavily on anyone. And soon their love story turned into one of the most documented roller coasters in celebrity history. They would break up only to get back together, then break up again with tabloids and paparazzi, feeding on every single detail, and fans splitting into camps of support and heartbreak. But through all of it, both Justin and Selena continued to grow artistically and personally. Justin released albums that showed his transformation from teen pop star to global icon, while Selena branched into deeper music and became a voice for young women facing challenges with self-worth, health, and resilience. Their relationship officially ended in 2018, with Justin soon marrying Hailey Baldwin. Now, Hailey Bieber marking a new chapter in his life, while Selena opened up about her experiences, saying she felt like a victim of certain emotional struggles, but also finding healing and strength in moving forward, calling it the best thing that ever happened to her because it allowed her to find her voice and reclaim her sense of self. And while fans debated the ups and downs, what truly shines through is how both have inspired so many through their honesty. Justin by speaking openly about his mental health, faith, and growth, and Selena by using her platform for advocacy around mental health, kindness, and empowerment, proving that even painful chapters can lead to powerful legacies. And when we look at the bigger picture, their story is not just about a relationship, it is about how celebrities too are human beings, facing love, heartbreak, and healing just like everyone else. And it flows into the larger theme of how stars from around the world, whether in music, acting, fashion, or sports, share stories that connect to audiences on a deep emotional level. From Justin and Selena, we can move seamlessly to other inspiring journeys, like how Taylor Swift turned heartbreak into record-breaking albums, how BTS rose from humble beginnings in South Korea to global domination through persistence and love for their fans, how Zendaya grew from a Disney star to an Emmy-winning actress admired for her fashion sense and humility, how Rihanna not only conquered music, but built Fenty into a fashion and beauty empire, breaking barriers for inclusivity and diversity, how athletes like Serena Williams and Lionel Messi transformed their personal challenges into historic victories, and how figures like Angelina Jolie or Priyanka Chopra balanced their careers with humanitarian efforts across the world. And each story shows us that behind the fame, there are dreams, setbacks, comebacks, and an undying passion to leave a mark on the world, making this journey through celebrity life both heartwarming and inspiring. And as we reflect on Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, we realize that their story mirrors the kind of growth many celebrities face, because while their love life was often under the spotlight, both of them managed to channel that emotional turbulence into art that spoke to millions. Justin with his heartfelt songs like Sorry, Love Yourself, and Later Intentions, which carried messages of growth, accountability, and love. And Selena with her raw ballads like Lose You to Love Me, which became an anthem of self-healing and resilience for fans across the globe. And this is what makes celebrity culture so fascinating, because people do not only follow the glamorous side of fame, they connect deeply with the emotional journeys that feel universal, no matter how famous the person may be. And the same theme can be seen in artists like Adele, whose own heartbreak led to albums that defined eras, with her powerful voice reminding us that vulnerability can be a source of incredible strength, or in Miley Cyrus, who navigated her transition from Disney child star to bold independent artist, reinventing herself again and again, showing that no one is confined to a single image, and fans admire that bravery. And then, there is Ariana Grande, who after personal losses and public heartbreaks turned pain into purpose, creating music that uplifted and comforted millions, demonstrating that artistry is at its most powerful when it is honest and connected to real life experiences. And if we widen the scope, we can see how this honesty transcends borders, because global superstars like BTS speak openly about struggles with pressure, self-doubt, and the importance of self-love, inspiring their ARMY fan base to embrace positivity. While their rise from a small company in Korea to selling out stadiums worldwide proves that passion, persistence, and connection can overcome any barrier, and similarly, Blackpink carved their place as global icons by blending fierce performances with messages of empowerment, creating a cultural wave that highlighted the global reach of K-pop and inspired millions of young fans, especially young women, to embrace their individuality and strength. And then there are figures like Shakira, who turned her passion for music into a career that not only broke records, but also supported education for thousands of children through her Barefoot Foundation, proving that being a celebrity is not only about fame, but also about the impact you leave on the world. And if we look back at icons like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and Prince, we see how their artistry and groundbreaking achievements continue to influence today's stars, while also reminding us of the pressures that come with fame, showing that while their legacies are eternal, the human side of their journeys deserves empathy and respect. And in that sense, Justin and Selena's story sits alongside countless celebrity narratives where love, heartbreak, challenges, and triumphs all serve as chapters in a much larger book about resilience, artistry, and humanity. And when we consider Hailey Bieber now standing proudly by Justin's side, sharing his new projects on Instagram, supporting his albums, and building her own career in fashion and beauty, it paints a picture of how life evolves and how every ending can become a new beginning. And this lesson is echoed by many others like Jennifer Lopez, whose career has seen reinventions in music, acting, and business, while balancing public relationships, yet always coming back stronger with new achievements. Or by Beyonce, who after setbacks like Destiny's Child's breakup, re-emerged as one of the most powerful solo artists of all time, dominating not only music but also fashion, activism, and film. And in all these stories, whether in Hollywood, in the music industry, or in global entertainment, we see the same message again and again, that fame may magnify lives, but at the heart of it, these stars are dreamers, artists, and humans who continue to inspire us through their journeys. And as the story of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez shifts into the wider universe of celebrity life, we see how every star carries a tale that reflects resilience, triumph, and sometimes reinvention. And one of the most inspiring examples of reinvention comes from Lady Gaga, who went from being an unconventional artist with bold outfits and shocking performances to becoming an Oscar-winning actress while still delivering timeless music like Shallow. Her career reminds us that true artistry is about evolving while staying authentic, and she also used her fame for good, supporting LGBTQ communities, mental health awareness, and COVID-19 relief, showing that fame can indeed be a powerful tool for change. And in the same way, Rihanna has transformed from pop superstar into a fashion and beauty mogul, with Fenty redefining inclusivity in an industry that often lacked diversity. She continues to inspire fans, not only through music, but also by proving that celebrities can become business leaders, while staying true to their values. And when we think about fashion influence, we also look to Zendaya, who became one of the most admired style icons of her generation, blending sophistication with creativity and using every red carpet as an opportunity to celebrate artistry, diversity, and individuality. Her rise from Disney Channel to Emmy-winning actress and fashion force demonstrates how celebrities can redefine themselves through courage and authenticity. And then we reflect on Selena Gomez, again, who also entered the beauty world with Rare Beauty, a brand focused on self-acceptance, mental health, and authenticity, proving that her journey did not stop with music and film, but expanded into entrepreneurship, rooted in purpose. And in many ways, her growth after Justin symbolized how healing can lead to empowerment and new beginnings, just as Justin's growth after their breakup led him toward faith, family, and building a life with Hailey Bieber, who has now become his partner in both love and creative inspiration, and this idea of support and partnership is echoed in other celebrity couples like Beyonce and Jay-Z, whose collaborative projects like The Carters not only showcased musical brilliance but also told stories of resilience and healing within relationships, turning private struggles into art that resonated globally. And the same can be said for Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, who openly share their family journey with the world using humor, vulnerability, and advocacy to connect with millions and make fans feel like they are part of something real and human. And when we step into sports, we see similar narratives like Serena Williams, who after countless victories used her platform to advocate for mothers in athletics, breaking barriers while inspiring young girls around the world to chase dreams without limits. And Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, whose long careers filled with rivalry and mutual respect, turned soccer into a universal language of unity, perseverance, and excellence. And in film, we find inspirational figures like Leonardo DiCaprio, who not only built an incredible acting career, but used his fame to fight for environmental justice, making documentaries, speeches, and donations that continue to spread awareness about climate change. His journey proves that celebrities can transcend entertainment to become global advocates. And Meryl Streep, who for decades has remained a symbol of acting excellence, shows us how talent paired with humility and dedication can create a legacy that outlives generations. And in the comedy world, Ellen DeGeneres at her peak reminded us that laughter, joy, and generosity can also shape celebrity culture, while figures like Keanu Reeves continue to prove that kindness is just as iconic as box office numbers, with his reputation for humility and quiet acts of giving, making him one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. And through all of these examples, we see that whether it is Justin and Selena navigating love and heartbreak, or Zendaya redefining fashion, or Leonardo DiCaprio fighting for the planet, the world of celebrities is much more than glitter and lights. It is a collection of human stories that inspire uplift and teach us that no matter how famous someone becomes, they remain human at heart. And when we think about iconic comebacks, we cannot ignore how powerful it is to watch a celebrity rise again after challenges, because it is in those moments that fans feel most connected and inspired. Take Britney Spears, whose journey from early superstardom through public struggles and then finally regaining her freedom through the Free Britney movement showed the world the importance of resilience and fan support. And her story reminds us that fans are not just spectators. They can become a voice of change, shaping the way celebrities are treated and understood. And another unforgettable comeback is that of Demi Lovato, who after openly sharing struggles with addiction and health, transformed pain into anthems of empowerment, proving to millions that healing is not a straight path, but one filled with courage, honesty, and the willingness to try again. And in that same spirit, we see Justin Bieber, who after years of public ups and downs found balance through his marriage to Hailey Bieber. His renewed focus on faith and his decision to use music as therapy, not only for himself, but for the millions who resonate with his lyrics. And then we remember Selena Gomez, whose own journey after her breakup with Justin became a testament to strength as she faced health challenges like lupus and a kidney transplant, yet still returned with projects like Rare Beauty and her documentary, My Mind and Me, which opened conversations about mental health on a global stage, creating safe spaces for her fans to feel less alone. And this shared vulnerability among stars makes them relatable despite their fame. Because whether it is Lady Gaga sharing her struggles with trauma, or Shawn Mendes speaking about anxiety, or Taylor Swift turning heartbreak into record-breaking albums like Red and 1989, or her career redefining era with Folklore and Evermore, each of these celebrities proves that challenges can be turned into art that heals both the creator and the listener. And when fans witness this transformation, they not only cheer louder, but also feel inspired to tackle their own struggles. And this bond between celebrities and fans is one of the most fascinating aspects of modern fame, because fan interactions are no longer limited to concerts and autograph signings. Now with social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, celebrities can connect directly with fans, responding to messages, reposting art, and creating a sense of community that feels deeply personal. And we saw this with BTS, whose fanbase army became one of the most powerful in the world, because the group continuously showed appreciation for their fans through live streams, heartfelt speeches, and music centered on love and self-acceptance. And the same can be said for Taylor Swift, whose Swifties find hidden Easter eggs in her music videos, connecting on a level that feels like a game between artist and audience. And even Justin Bieber, though once overwhelmed by fame, learned to embrace fan interactions in healthier ways, sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life with Hailey performing live on Instagram and constantly reminding his believers how much their support means to him. And when we look beyond music into acting and sports, the fan relationship is just as strong. Like when Chadwick Boseman touched millions not only with his role as Black Panther, but also with his humility, grace, and dedication, even while privately battling illness, showing that sometimes the most powerful impact a celebrity can leave is through quiet strength and dignity, and fans continue to honor his legacy by carrying forward the values he embodied, proving that celebrity influence goes far beyond fame and wealth. It is about connection, meaning, and leaving the world a little better than you found it. And when we talk about legends who have shaped not only entertainment but also culture and society on a global scale, we cannot overlook Oprah Winfrey, whose journey from a difficult childhood to becoming one of the most influential women in the world serves as a beacon of hope, proving that with determination, compassion, and vision, one can truly change lives. Her talk show became more than entertainment. It became a platform for healing, transformation, and empowerment. And she continues to inspire new generations with her philanthropy and storytelling. And in music, we see someone like Taylor Swift, whose ability to reinvent herself with every era keeps her at the top of the industry. Her fearless storytelling in country, her crossover into pop, and her bold reinvention with indie folk and folklore and evermore show that she is not afraid to take risks, and her bond with her fans is unlike anything else. Because every lyric feels like a page from her diary, yet somehow connects, universally. And this mirrors the way Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez once shared their most vulnerable selves with their fans, allowing them to feel like part of their journey. And speaking of global inspiration, the K-pop phenomenon with groups like BTS and Blackpink demonstrates how music transcends borders, with BTS emphasizing themes of self-love, unity, and perseverance through their lyrics and speeches at the United Nations, and Blackpink blending strength and style to create a movement that empowers women everywhere. Their influence proves that celebrity power is no longer confined to Hollywood or the United States, but is now a worldwide tapestry of voices, breaking barriers and shaping culture. And in the film industry, figures like Denzel Washington show how integrity paired with talent builds a timeless legacy. His dedication to roles that challenge and inspire his audiences is matched by his commitment to philanthropy and mentorship, lifting others as he climbs. And then there is Zendaya, who has become not only a role model for young women, but also a style icon whose authenticity resonates deeply with fans, proving that one can embrace elegance, creativity, and individuality all at once. And her Emmy win for Euphoria marked a milestone in her career that reminded everyone how far she has come from her Disney Channel beginnings. And in the same breath, we cannot forget Selena Gomez, who after her relationship with Justin Bieber, became a voice for mental health with her foundation, Rare Impact Fund, dedicated to expanding mental health resources for young people around the world. And her transparency about her struggles with lupus, depression, and anxiety has allowed countless fans to feel understood and supported. And when we look at Justin Bieber alongside Hailey Bieber today, we see a man who has grown from the boy who sang Baby to a husband, an artist and a believer in second chances. And their marriage has become an example of partnership, support, and shared growth, with Hailey cheering on his new albums like Swag E and building her own empire in the beauty and fashion industries, showing that their journey together is not just about romance, but about building a life filled with purpose and shared dreams. And these stories remind us of a universal truth that fame is fleeting, but impact is eternal. And the celebrities who endure are those who use their platforms to inspire, uplift, and connect with people on a deeper level, whether it is through music, acting, philanthropy, fashion, or advocacy. And so when we think about Justin and Selena's history, it becomes clear that while their love story ended, their individual paths blossomed into sources of inspiration, proving that even endings can become beginnings of something extraordinary. And when we zoom out, we see that this is the thread connecting every celebrity story, from Oprah to Rihanna, from Justin to Selena, from BTS to Zendaya, from Serena Williams to Leonardo DiCaprio. They are all dreamers who dared to turn their challenges into triumphs, and in doing so became symbols of what is possible for all of us.